6 hours. Now, that's how long it took us to drive from Los Angeles to a spot that we randomly were just trying to find. We were going to make sure that we had a good view. We were just taking a risk. And did that risk pay off? I think so.
June Lake is just north of the Mammoth Mountain area in Central California, nestled within the Eastern Sierras.
We saw this YouTube video of a person that parked up here, and they were super secretive about the spot, but described it as being between June Lake and Mono Lake. And it's not too difficult to look at Google Earth and see exactly where this spot was. So we ended up finding it pretty easily. So found the spot and dropped a pin and sent it over to Alex. Of course, he didn't look at it. Alex never reads any of the texts that I sent to him. A few minutes later, I got a text from him with a pin in it, and it was the exact same spot that I had sent him. So it was sort of like destiny, like we both independently found this spot and ended up perfect. There's amazing views, just a really great spot.
The site just had the most ridiculous views, but there was one thing that creeped us out. After we performed 15 Hail Marys, our friend Jeremy cooked us some pulled pork sandwiches with a German potato salad. We ate so well, even the ghosts were impressed, so we decided to call it a night. Per usual, one of the worst parts about camping is being a morning person. So, I'm a morning person, and it is 5:54 a.m. That's actually kind of late for me. I usually get up at around 5 a.m. Brad, I think, naturally just wakes up at like 11 a.m. So he's usually grumpy because I usually wake him up. I will say though, it was a great night sleeping. And waking up, this is my view. While I waited for everyone else to wake up, I took an early morning hike, cleaned up around camp, and answered nature's call. I slept really well, but Brad, on the other hand, seemed to have completely forgot to read his own camping checklist.
How did you sleep last night?
I mean, it was fine.
Okay.
It was fine. It was okay. I forgot my sleeping bag. It's always up there, and I usually don't even think about it, and so I didn't think about it. And then everyone went to bed. Let Miles borrow my other sleeping bag, and everyone's like safe and sound in their tents. I pop up there, and it's just empty. And so I just kind of laid there for a little bit. And I was actually fine because I had my puffer jacket or whatever, and I was totally fine for a little bit. And then I started to get cold, and I realized that the only other thing I could do is put on my thermal underwear. But first I had to take everything off to get the thermal underwear on. And it was so cold that I just toughed it out for a long time before I did that. And finally I got cold enough that I went down into the Jeep and got my underwear and like stripped off and then put the underwear on and then put all the rest of the clothes back on. And then I was fine. For the rest of the night, it was totally fine.
Well, I slept great. I brought a sleeping bag and actually 2 blankets, so I had way more than I needed.
Yeah. This morning, Alex got up and he's like, "Oh, you should have woke me up. I have extra blankets."
After breakfast, we got ready for a drive down to June Lake, but discovered one little issue.
All right, we're about to go down to June Lake, but little did we know there's a triathlon down there that's happening right now.
We'll probably end up hanging out with a bunch of fit people. I'm gonna show them my abs.
So we just got to the entrance to June Lake, the beach part obviously, but there's a sign that says because of the triathlon, it's closed till 3 p.m. So, and it's 11:35 right now.
In order to kill time, we turned around and went back into town to get some lunch and adult beverages. June Lake is a hidden gem located in Mammoth Mountains. The weather was absolutely perfect and the water was crystal clear. This felt like an exact copy-paste of Switzerland located only about 5 hours north of Los Angeles. After relaxing in the sun, we decided to cap off the day with a trip to the bar before making our way back to camp.
End of a good day. Did some June Lake. You can see it down there. Fabulous time all around. The excitement has gone down at this point, so I think we're gonna watch a movie tonight on Brad's projector.
For movie night tonight, we just got to get the projector set up, so I'm just hooking us up with some power. Got the screen set up already. So we got the Starlink, and then we also need to have the projector. We charged this up with some solar power earlier today, so we should be good for all night.
Day's winding down.
Yeah, it was a long day in the sun.
I woke up super early today and I was taking some morning shots, and then we took the 4Runner and went out to June Lake.
Yeah, ran into some issues with no parking.
Oh yeah.
So we ended up parking dirt road.
Yeah, we took a couple of drinks and hiked out there, and basically we're in a triathlon.
No clue what our time was, but it works out. Miles floated back and forth.
The wind kept blowing them everywhere.
Yeah. I think now we're just going to set up a movie or something like that.
Everyone needs to stop by this place. It's just incredible.
The mountains around June Lake are filled with dispersed campsites, and there's definitely one for you. Hopefully you can find this spot. We're not going to give the exact location.
No, don't take this spot because we really like it a lot, honestly. So just ignore this one completely.
I will say this though, if you are smart and you look around, you'll find it.
Thanks guys for sticking around. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below.
Yep.
And have a good time, and see you next time.